How you doing, everybody? I'm Brandon Justice with EGM. I'm here with the illustrious Whitney Wade, senior producer on God of War Ascension. How you doing today?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I got to tell you, I'm a little intimidated by the big guy there.
You know what? That's who he is. He's intimidating and badass and brutal, but he's a little more complex this season.
And from a storyline standpoint, just kind of a bit of an origin story for Kratos as well. Kind of going way back there. What can you tell us about the plot line?
Well, Kratos, as everyone knows from God of Wars 1, 2, and 3, has been really screwed over by the gods. And it was his doing too. He's an ambitious guy and he wanted more power, and so he and Ares cut that deal that took place in God of War 1. And now this goes back to after he's killed his family and discovered that and feeling the regret and dealing with the pain of that. Obviously also balancing it with his ambition and his own choice to have done that without, not his choice to have murdered his family, but his choice to have made the deal with Ares. And now what happens when he tries to go back on his deal? And we've got some Furies as our main antagonists, our main bosses, and they are our oath keepers, and they're giving him a hard time.
Another thing I noticed is a big change is the color palette. You guys are livening up quite a bit on the visual front.
Yeah, we have a new art director. He's been on our team for a while, Chris Sutton. And he and Todd discussed at the very beginning of the project taking Kratos into sort of different territory in terms of being outside. Is it always a war storm outside? There's some blue sky here and there. We do go inside, but it's not necessarily always inside a mountain. And yeah, we're trying to make sure that there's a visual difference with our game also.
Right. Another thing that's core to the series is obviously combat and the technique there. What sort of new things are you guys adding there to continue spicing it up, so to speak?
Well, we're definitely revamping our entire combat system. We're not trying to reinvent the wheel. I mean, the basics are still there, but what you can do and the depth of it without going too deep. You know, we've always tried to address our fan feedback. And on God of War 2, we got some feedback that maybe we took it too far away from God of War 1. On God of War 3, we kind of brought it back in, and now we're just kind of tweaking it a little so that it feels fresh and is a little bit more intuitive.
Unfortunately, folks, you're going to have to wait until March of 2013 to get your hands on the new God of War. But we can definitely say there's a lot to be excited about. So, fans, keep close tabs on this one, and if you see this guy in a dark alley, be sure to run. All right, Whitney, thanks so much for your time.